Good morning, everybody. Tammy here, and I'm coming on to share my junk journal supply haul. And these items were purchased from Junk Journal Shop, which is Johnny, J9 Scraps, which is Janine. They sell together on Johnny's channel usually. And then Esme's Crafty Me Shop, which is a Facebook group that you have to become a member of to shop Esme sales. She has beautiful items. So those are the three different crafty friends that I have a haul from today. So let's get right into this. I'll show you Janine's items first. Janine makes beautiful ephemera. And you can see I've got Janine's prices still on here. This was $1.50. It says 6 pieces. Okay. You guys, she is, oh gosh, her packaging is always so perfect. I don't even like taking things apart, but I'm going to start using my Janine stuff. And because she'll have more sales, I can buy more. But look at, she fussy cuts beautifully. She's what I call the fussy cutting queen. And look at these little Denison labels. Well, they look like they're, they've got that look. And then the little, oh gosh, the little typed flower. So, and then look at these beautiful digital, oh my God, these are gorgeous, like hand painted looking flowers. And you guys know, if you watched my where was that haul from? OfficeSupply.com a couple of videos ago, where I shared that beautiful new Spellbinders collection. I think it's called, is it called Beautifully Imperfect? This stuff will go perfect with that paper collection. So yeah, Janine charges $1.50 to get these beautiful little fussy cut items. Completely worth it. So I might have bought, oh my gosh, I thought I bought more than one of those, but she might have sold out of those. So I maybe I did only get one. But here is a 3-piece set. This was $2.50. And look at her packaging. We can use all of this in our journals. So here we go. We'll open this up. These are beautiful. So look at these. She's dipped these into, I don't know if it was watercolor. What does it say? Looks like it might be. Oh, it doesn't say, but I know she dips these to get that look. Look at you guys. Daisy. These are just like perfect for that paper collection that I bought. It's like it was meant to be. And then the backs are plain, so you can journal. And this is like watercolor. Well, it is. I know it's watercolor paper. These again are fussy cut. Look at how she puts the tape there. Just all the little details. It's amazing. These are actually, yeah, they're glued on. They're fussy cut. Here's the little label. So we've got Poppy, Pansy, and Daisy. And I don't know, can you see the details on these prints? Aren't they gorgeous? So I love those. $2.50 for 3 of those. And then, okay, I want to show you these. Look at these. These were $4 for 6 pieces. I just love her. I love every single thing she makes. I would love to get a journal. She makes the most beautiful journals. One of these days. But look at you guys, how she does the little paint swatching. And then here's a daisy. And then I think it's a little envelope. Yeah, it's got a little journaling tag inside. Oh my God, they're so cute. And then, okay, did I do that right? Yeah, and she's got this backed with, it kind of reminds me of like paper. a paper sack material, which that gives it a really cute, it feels great. I love the colors. So there's that one. Look at this one. The pinks, yellows, and like blue. And then look at that. Aren't they beautiful? So this whole little set here was $4. You get 6 pieces. And again, look at her packaging here. She's got like a swash of watercolor there with another little fussy cut. And then all of her black cardstock that she uses. It's just beautiful. So here's another one. Let's look at this. So I think these were all different. Yeah, were they? Yeah, they were. Look at that. These will be so much fun to include. Oh my gosh, look at this one. They will be so much fun to include in my journals. And look at her fussy cutting. It amazes me. I love her work so much. And then again, look at her packaging. Yeah, those are $4. And then let's see, what was this? This was $6. It says 9 pieces. Okay, let's get this out here and see. Oh, I gotta pull the... Okay, what are these? I think these might be envelopes. Yes. Look at, again, fussy cut, painting on the envelope. She's done stamping, tape, the old, vintage looking tape. Look at this side. The tape again. Oh my gosh. These are beautiful. Oh, it has something in it. It's got paper. She thinks of everything. So beautiful dyed paper. So, oh my gosh. I love these. So they're similar colors, but aren't they gorgeous? Yes, I love these. Yep, and they all have different types of dyed paper. Okay, so 3 beautiful envelopes with the dyed papers inside, and those were $6. Oh, 9 pieces. Okay, let me see. Did I miss? Oh my gosh, yes. Look at, she also gave me fussy cut flowers. Look at these. Oh, beautiful. Just gorgeous. Okay. Oh, and then she has these French and English ticket sets that she was selling. These were $3 for 75 pieces. I love these, the French. Aren't those cool? So, and again, look at her packaging. I think I must have got 2 of those. Janine is from Canada. I think she's in British Columbia. I think. And then this is $7. Let's see what this is. Look at you guys. Let's see what I mean. Look at that. She uses a little tiny attacher, staples to put that beautiful little digital piece on there. And then, oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I think these are the maybe. I have a big box of these to show you, these little glassine envelopes. I'm not sure if these are the Johnny ones or not. Looks like the size though. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. So it's a tall, skinny envelope. Okay, we got to look at what she did on the outside here. So there is this little envelope. I almost feel like I need tweezers to pull things out so that I don't mess anything up. Look at, she's got a little ticket on both sides. Oh, let me get in frame. Isn't that beautiful? So there's that. And then see, she's got the little label. This is all fussy cut here. Oh my gosh, and what is inside? Oh, ah. See, it's been a while since oh my gosh, this is pretty. So this is a digital, and it's a tag. It's beautiful. And then she's got more little, in this little glassine bag, she has more things that she fussy cut. I tell you, this sale that she did, I actually bought this stuff before I found that paper collection from Spellbinders, and I knew, I'm like, the paper collection just reminded me of Janine's stuff so much. Look at the mushrooms. Okay, so we'll put those, and every single thing that she includes, of course, we can use in our journals. Like this little bag, I'll dye this and embellish the bag. You know, it's perfect to put, like, she's got tags. You can embellish it with all this stuff, or you can embellish the side of the envelope. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Okay. Love it. Everything is just so. Okay, so we got that. So how many pieces again? This was $7 for, it doesn't say the pieces, but you know, 3 of these, you guys. Look at this. Look at the colors. I should have that paper collection out from Spellbinders right now to show you. But I hope you saw that video. It's a beautiful paper collection. And I got the dies for it. I can't wait to use all this stuff. Okay, then this one has the tag. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now what do we have here? Okay, so we have tags, and yep. So just the one had the bag with the extra stuff in it. And look at that. So these are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And did I show you? Yeah, look at those. Beautiful. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh, these. So look at what she's done. So $4 for 3 pieces. Okay, so now Janine has me, when I go to, my husband has to go to like the hardware stores, which he does pretty regularly. I'm like, oh, I'll go with you, and I'll be in the paint aisle looking for paint colors. So I'm gathering up my little collection because I love how she's used the paint chips for what she does with them. They're beautiful. So here's this one. It's all layered up, all fussy cut, you guys. Every single thing. There's tape. I don't know if you can see all of the details. And then look, perfect paper on the back, a beautiful linen paper to journal on. These are absolutely stunning. And look at this. I wish you could feel this, the layers. These are layered up. This isn't just one big digital that she's cut. It's individual pieces layered up there with the tape. Gosh, her fussy cutting is spectacular. Look at this one. So what was the price? See what I mean? $4. I'm so glad she does this. So that's that one. And then here's another one. Again, this was $4. They're absolutely beautiful. Let's check this. So I'll link Johnny's channel and look at that, and Janine's channel. And if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when they always announce when their sales will be, so that you can set reminders and make sure you don't miss it. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that. I love this. Her colors, and again, that beautiful linen paper on the back. These are stunning. Okay. Oops, I don't want anything sticking until I put these back in the gorgeous packaging. Okay, this was 22 pieces for $4. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, look at you guys. Again, the little piece of lace that she puts with the little label, with the little tiny attacher staple. Oh my gosh. And that's just like her packaging. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is really cute. So here is, oh, she's got a tiny little black brad there holding this down with this paper that's some sort of a ledger or some sort of an index. Okay, let's start at the beginning. And then look at this pretty lace pocket she's done. This is a really neat envelope. It's almost like it would hold, what are these square envelopes? I wonder what these held or what these were for. And then she's got different pieces of ephemera here. Is this travel related? Yes, this is travel related. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, and then she's got a little, this is a vellum envelope here with, let's see what we got. Okay, let's turn them over. So yeah, this is all travel related. So look at that. Look at the ship. I love it. And she's got stamps. These are little pieces. They're little thick chipboard. Nice. I like those. Okay. Oh, and these were in this part. Oh. Okay. Now what do we have in here? Okay, so see the envelope is, look at that. I'll try to show it. Look at that. So I'm sure that's from a vintage. Oh, my computer. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's in French, I think. It looks like it. Maybe not. No, maybe not. I thought I saw a French word. And then we've got pieces. Oh my gosh, look at that. Pieces of ephemera here in a good chipboard. Not chipboard, but strong cardstock. That's what I should be saying. These are so cool. I don't know where she got these, but I love this ephemera pack. Look at that. So cool. So I love this. And what did I pay? $4, you guys, for 22 pieces. Amazing. Okay, let's keep looking at all of her handmade ephemera pieces. Okay, this was $9. This is 7 pieces. So let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh, look at. So she has taken a file folder. This is, oh my gosh, this is like, it reminds me of even the color, like files before like doctor's offices and dentists became electronic. You know, even possibly like the courts before they became electronic. You know, we had the thick, nice files, folders that held up for years. And this is what this reminds me of. Now it's got a G7, but look at her fussy cutting. And look at, okay, can you see that? She's got lace, real lace right there with a frame. She's got the butterfly. She's left the wings not attached all the way so that it gives it dimension. She's put this little ticket down here. And then I'm not sure if it came like this or if she built, you know, did the gussets on the side. It wouldn't surprise me if she did that and built these like herself. This is beautiful. I love this. And then look at what was inside. She's got a gorgeous little, I think there's two. Oh, one little hanky, but it has that design. Okay, it's got the design on two corners. This is gorgeous. Love that. And then look at the little laces that she's included. Look at this little tiny. And then this one reminded me a little bit, this top part, like of tatting. I will be dyeing that. I'll probably dye all of these. They're so pretty. Yes. So what a great idea that she creates the beautiful little folder holder for that gorgeous stuff. And then look at, she's got the little clip. Isn't that gorgeous? And like I said, that was $9. Her prices are amazing. Okay, what's this? So this was $8. You guys, she had a sale a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't gotten that box yet. I can't wait. I mean, I'm going to stop hoarding my Janine stuff now that she's having sales quite regularly, so I know I can get more stuff, you know, get more of her things. This is gorgeous. So this was, what did I say, $8. And look how she's done this envelope. This is like a piece of sheer, not sheer, but real thin fabric, so it's not bulky. And then look how she's put the fussy cut flower. She's doubled up that flower to give it dimension. She's got this beautiful center here. And then look at the seam binding. Everything matches. She's got her vintage label. She's put this beautiful paper on it. Again, it's a gusseted envelope. I don't know where she finds this cool stuff or if she makes them herself. And then look at all of these little laces that she's got. These little, can't read what that says, but they have something on them. The Davis something. So the little, oh my gosh, these are really super thick. Oh, look at those, the spools, I guess we would say. She's got the prettiest little trims. Look at the rickrack. Look at the colors that she's put together. And then she has two tags. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, perfect for writing on. Put these back in here how she had them. So you guys, $8. $8 for this pretty set of things here. Excuse me. Okay, and then that might be all of our handmade. I might have some in here with John. I think this is all Johnny's stuff, but we might see some Janine stuff in there. But this is woodland bird fabric. This was $1.75. I think it's a fat quarter. Sorry for the crinkly, but I just thought this was gorgeous. Look at this. I loved it. This will be fun to use. Look at, so you can see here's the bird. And then look at the berries and stuff. This is so pretty. So yeah, here's another bird right here. This would be gorgeous to use. $1.75. I think you saw that price again. The prices are amazing. And then she had these paper packs These were 10 sheets for $5, and I think these are all French, I do believe. Let's see. Oh yeah, I loved this. I'm going to be doing a prayer journal. I've wanted to make one for myself. I made my mom a Blessed Mother prayer journal. Oh, I think it was a couple of years ago now for her birthday. And ever since I made that and the collections that I used, like the digitals I found on different Etsy shops, I have a ton of leftover stuff that I can use. So I'm going to show you the cover from Johnny that I plan to use for that journal. But you guys, this is like perfect. Like this, I will definitely incorporate in that journal. This is so cool. Yeah, all this definitely I will. And I think I should know, is this what this came from? Probably, yeah, because it's got like definite, and I don't know if this is French. I wonder. I don't know how, this might be, it's talking about the Pope. So I should have my, I could put this like in ChatGPT and see. I don't know. I think it might be Italian. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. This is gorgeous though. Oh, if I had my iPad right next to me, I would put some of these words in to figure it out. But it's, oh my gosh. This will definitely be used in my prayer journal. Love it. Beautiful. And the paper, you guys, I don't know. I don't think it's rag paper. It's super thick and sturdy. It won't like crack. It's really nice, but I don't think it's rag paper, but I think it's pretty darn good paper for the age that it would be. So again, that was $5 for those nice big sheets of paper. And then let's see, what's this? This whole little set was $4, and we can tell what's in there by, look at the little charm she puts on the outside here. So these are, I believe, they are the metal cabochon holders, and then here are the glass inserts that you put on these. Aren't they gorgeous? I don't have any that have the real glass. So these were beautiful. Again, she was selling that 60 pieces, so probably 30 of each for $4. And I was like, I will take those. These will be fun to use. And I can put these in one of my new Best Craft, what are they called? Best Craft organization, whatever. One of those drawers. I have some spots open, so these will go. Oops, I just bent this. We'll deal with that later. But yeah, this is what I can make. Any kind of little digital, so, or pieces of paper, you know, that have a pretty image. Oh, and then these were really neat. These were $1.50. And these are just cabochons, all different. And I just thought, oh, these are too pretty to let get away. They're beautiful. There's all different kinds of, like that looks like a button, but it's not. But isn't that beautiful? Yeah, these were intriguing to me. So all different kinds. Like look at those. And then there's that little one. This one's gorgeous. There's a little, whatever the shape. Look at this. They're beautiful. To just be an accent piece on something. Oh, look at this one. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. So we're going to be redoing our bedroom and our bathroom that's connected to our bedroom. And one of the vanities that I was looking at had a top on it that's very similar to this. I think I'm going to go like with really light, the gray greenish colors, real light colors. But anyways, when I saw this, it reminded me of what I just looked at yesterday. Then look at this little black and white polka dot. That cute. They're just gorgeous. And then there's the red. And I don't know if you can see the shimmery, like marbly effect. Look at this pink. These are beautiful. So I definitely scooped these up. And again, I have a drawer with a little space, especially for these waiting. And then these were $1.50 for, these are bigger. Yeah. Oh, look, some of them match. Look at these. Aren't those cool? Don't ask me what I'm going to do, but I have them, so I will be able to do something with them. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. It has a little, what are these called? The little loop. Look at this. These, I thought these were so cool. These primary colors, you know. Oh, look at that one. Yeah, these are just so different. So yeah, these were bigger. Oh, what's this one? Okay. So yeah. Okay. I feel like I just need to scoot these down in, here, let me get this bin. There, those will go right in the drawer. Okay, and even, oh, wait a minute, is there more? Oh, did I start to put some away? I must have. I'll just pour those back in there. For little bags, I will reuse these. And then look at the little flower, little flowers she had on them. Too cute. Okay. All right, before we get to Johnny's, you guys, so, you know, as crafters, journalers, card makers, whatever, we do all that stuff. This was ribbon that I received with one of my clothing orders that came. And it's perfect because I'm going to be doing my lake journal. I have to do a new one. We filled up our old one. But look at the little whales. Isn't that cute? This was wrapped around, I think, a sweatshirt or something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to keep this, of course. But yeah, it's like, I think it's more than a yard of this that they had it like double wrapped, double tied around, and in a nice little bow. But just stuff that, you know, little surprises like this that you get. And then they also send like the little, this is Vineyard Vine. They also send this, I always get these with my order, the little guy, so I'll use him. I feel like there was something else they sent one time. I keep it all, and it's in my stack of stuff to use. Okay, so now we're going to get into, this is probably all Johnny. If I see more Janine stuff in here, I will make sure I give Janine credit. But you guys, so remember the little glassine envelope that Janine used, and I told you Johnny had some that she was selling. She had boxes of these. I want you to see this. So this came from a photographer. I don't know. Johnny shops like at vintage stores and She has neat places that she can shop where she lives. So you guys look. This little box here is filled with these. They're little glassine envelopes with a negative in each one, and each envelope has a little number. Then I just noticed there's these little divider cards. These little divider cards. So I bought a whole box. She had a lot of these boxes. I think she's all sold out. She was also, at first she was selling packs, or like a pack of, oh, I can't remember, 50 for a certain price if you didn't want to buy a whole box. Yeah, it's got these cute little dividers in here too. But anyways, so these, oh my God, they're so cute. Look at, they're ungummed, so they don't have sticky. And then they have these little negatives in each one. And it's fun to look at the negatives. He photographed all sorts of different things. So I think there are like approximately 500 little envelopes with 500 negatives. So I have more than enough here to make things. But I think what I'm going to do for one of my next giveaways, I'm going to do like a Tammy's favorite items pack of junk journal stuff. And so I will definitely be including these in that giveaway. So if you're watching, just be kind of on the lookout for that. You know how I do the giveaways. I don't like to put it in the title of the video. I want my true subscribers that watch to get a chance to win those. So they're, I guess, what you call hidden giveaways, where I mention it in a video and then I tell you what you need to do during the video. And I just prefer to do my giveaways like that. So be on the lookout for a Tammy's Favorite Things giveaway pack that will be coming once I get the pack all set up. It'll be in one of maybe my next video with Janine stuff. That's what I'll plan to do. I'll plan to have it ready to show during that video, and then we will go from there. So yeah, this was a fun find, and Johnny's price, and I was so lucky to get a box of these, because these little envelopes, she was telling us, like these little envelopes on eBay, to just buy a box of these little vintage envelopes was like $100 and some for a box of so many. I don't know if it was this size box, probably, but you get the negatives and the envelope, and they have this cute little red numbers. You know, it's like perfect ephemera for us. But anyway, she had these boxes for sale for $42. So I scooped one up when she announced them for that price. But I know she is sold out. We all went crazy when we saw what she was offering. So, okay, let me start. Oh my gosh, you guys. So Johnny does laser cut stuff. She has a laser cutting machine, and she does a lot of wood products. So this is going to be my prayer journal cover. She does the spine for you. And this, I'm going to cut, this will be covered with paper. Well, this will probably be covered with my cloth that I'll use. But yeah, this will be covered with paper. And this is a tall skinny. Let's see, what does this measure? This measures, let's see here. Ooh, almost 10 3/4. Am I doing that right? Whoa, I think it measures almost 11. 11 tall by 4 1/4. This is going to be so much fun to put together. Now I'm trying to figure out what is that. This looks like this might be the way to go with the spine. I'm sure it doesn't matter because it's, but look at this. Doesn't she actually has like old ledgers that she uses the images from, I believe, to do her laser cutting, and then how she gets this on there, I don't know. I don't know if it's glued. I mean, it feels like it's right. It's just the wood. These are just gorgeous. So, but I think it's glued somehow, the paper. I don't know how she does that part, but look at the spine. So anyways, I'm excited to start this. So won't that be cool for a prayer journal? And then she had a tiny one, a little baby one here. I had to get this. I don't know what I'll be using this one for yet, but here's the little spine. But I love it. I just love these. And then I had to get this one. Look at that. Here's your spine. And these are made with, what is this wood called? She tells me, but I don't remember. It's going to be a really cool journal cover. And I don't know what this one will be. You know, this might even be cool for my lake journal. I don't know. That would be cool to have it, you know, with the wood. Ooh, and like a vintagey look to it. Oh, I might have two ideas now. Okay. So, and then some more of her wood. These are wood products. These little cabinet card frames. I'll show each one. These were $8. Look at the detail on that. Now to have this on the front of a journal would be beautiful on the front of your cover. There's this one. Then there's this one. Hope they're showing up good. There we go. My camera, I just noticed it wasn't focusing. I want to show this one again. Look at the detail on that. Okay, and then she started doing fancy packaging like Janine. I thought that was so cute. These were $6, and these are like little tea cards, but they're on the wood. Aren't they cute? And they don't add a lot of bulk at all. Let me show you how thin these are. So they are thinner. This wood is thinner than like the journal covers. You can, I don't know. Oh, can you, well, let me take one off. I think she's just got them on here with like glue dots. Yeah. So you can see how thin that is. But look at what a cute little embellishment that would be. It would add dimension and all the things. Oh, I'm showing this upside down. Look at the pansy. Aren't they gorgeous? And these were $6. Oh, I went down a rabbit hole with these. She had these letters. These were $4 for a pack of, how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I started reading these, you guys. Well, this one feels like it has a card in it. Oh, this is the wedding invitation, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is some sort of, yes. Look at the old tissue paper. And oh, this is they announced the wedding. Newport News, Virginia. So Ruth Annette was marrying Dr. Alan Major Perkins. Isn't that cool? And then I don't know if there's anything. No, it's just, but the like aging on the paper. So that was Tuesday, 1925. When did they mail this? Did they mail it on November 11th? Looks like. Yeah, not very, only a couple of weeks earlier? Yeah. 2 weeks earlier is when they put this in the mail. I did say November. Oh, wait. Oh, November the 10th. Oh, I guess this was announcing that they already were married. Okay, that makes sense. Look at oh my gosh. This has, I have to see what that says. Hausler and Company, Washington, D.C. Is that what that says? Hausler. It's embossed, you guys, with the name of the stationery company. I don't know if you can see that, though. Can you see it right here? I just noticed that. Oh, that's so cool. But anyways, so yeah, the envelope, everything is really like sturdy on this one. So I immediately noticed it was different. But I went down a rabbit hole with this Mrs. Ellis with her letters that she received. She lived in Newport News. Yeah. So if Johnny sells more of these, I want more because I'm invested now in the story of this lady's life. With only 8, well, minus the wedding announcement, 7 letters that I read from certain people. Look, here's one from an attorney. It's fun. I don't know. Do you guys do that? These were $4. Do you buy letters like this? I love including these in journals. And then find yourself sitting there reading them and learning about their life. And it's fun. I do that. Okay, so yes, I did buy some of those little envelopes when Johnny was selling them. I think this was like a pack of 50 for like $14, which I still thought was good. But then when she offered the whole box for what she offered it for, I was like, yes, please. So I have lots of the little envelopes. Okay, let's just pull this stuff out. I love these. These are her wood Denison labels. And again, these are little pieces of her laser wood. And we've got, these were $6 for 12 pieces. See how fancy her packaging is? Like Janine's. Aren't they pretty? For layering on your ephemera. Okay. Oh, I feel like this came from Janine. I might have 2 different sales here. This came from Janine, definitely. Look at this, you guys. Isn't that cool? And it's the, I feel like it had the carbon. Did I just imagine that? I thought it had, oh, yes, it does. Look, it has the carbon paper. And then they would use the carbon paper in between these 2. Oh, it's got a number. Oh, okay, so the red is the copy. And then, yeah, the red is the copy that the grocery store would have kept. And then this would have went to the customer, the black one. See how they're numbered to match? Isn't that cool? I love this. And then look at the little salesman, little ledger type thing there. But it was Culp's Food Market in, what is that, Mifflinburg, Pennsylvania. Love that. And then it had some writing here. Yeah. So this was, what was this? I don't know what I paid. I can't read that. I don't know what that is. I can't tell. It wasn't very expensive. Okay. I do think that was from Janine. I got more Johnny wood stuff. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. So these were the middle of the cabinet cards. She doesn't waste anything. So, these are the slides. I remembered the word today. And then she includes the middles of them because she's like, well, she had to cut them out. She gives you the middle pieces if you want to use those. So again, these are kind of like the cabinet cards, but these are little slides. You guys look at this one. That will go with my prayer journal. That's so pretty. They're beautiful. Look at that. Did I get, no, yeah. Okay, these were, do I have a price? I don't. And then look, she also included little labels. Little labels. I guess if you wanted to somehow put it on there, I don't know. She kind of shows how she uses her products. I'm sure she showed us what she did. And then she was offering to make journal covers out of Edith Holden books with a certain month. So I picked July, and I'm excited to finally, this is a Johnny journal cover, you guys. And it's the wood, but see how she puts it together. This is like, it looks like painted cloth. And then I will build my own journal using this cover. But I loved that she was offering the different months to different ladies. And I think, I don't know if she sold them all, but I was so glad that I snagged the July one. And then she also included some pages, your month pages that you picked. So I appreciated her sacrificing one of her Edith Holden books to do that for us. That's a book that I only have one of, and I have cut into it, but I don't know why I'm so like hesitant to. I should be using it because we can get more of those books. I know. Oh, something was wrapped in that. Look how cute that is. Little tag. I don't know what was wrapped in this. I feel like this was a Janine thing. She wrapped something in that. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, we have so much stuff. Oh, here's more of the little envelopes. Yeah, I'll just get all this out. I hope you guys enjoy seeing this kind of stuff. I know it's different from my normal hauls, but I do love when these two ladies have sales. Okay, this was an old autograph book, and yeah, I think it just had one of the covers, but this is so cool. So look, it's coming apart. My favorite way to buy old books. Look how it's got the gold gilding around the pages, and then it actually does have. It's got pictures. It has autographs. I love these. And I don't know if I will, I should use some of this. Look at the pictures. It's, you know what it looks like? It looks like a little souvenir type. Look at these. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is probably going to go in my hoard pile. The water lilies what? And calmly meet there. Oh, it's like oh, look at 1881. I'm going to hold this up here so you can see. Had something bloom, is that? And calmly to meet their doom. Oh dear. The water lilies had something bloom and calmly wait to meet their doom. Oh, it's a poem. When man and maid go out to roam, they pluck these lilies as they go. Huh. Interesting. This is really interesting. Yeah, this is the kind of thing, like I will sit and I will go through this and read kind of like the going down a rabbit hole thing that I tend to do with all of the older ephemera pieces that I buy. Okay, this is, which one is this? Is this the library? Yep. Okay. So these are oh, these are cool. These are more of her Johnny's Wood pieces. And you know what? I don't have the prices on these, but you can see from what I showed you, her prices are really reasonable. So these are just little cute layering pieces. And these got all kinds of, they've got numbers. Look at, they have all different kinds of little things on them. Oh gosh, what does this remind you of? I used to know how to solve those, but I would have to do a refresh. Math classes. Look at that. And then that, okay, I see. So she does glue them with thin paper. I have to fix that one. But aren't they cool? Look at price. So these are like digitals that she has, that she prints the little pieces, you know, puts them on wood pieces. So those are so cute. Lots of different little bits there. And then here is the library collection. Yeah, these do not have not everything has the prices. So, okay. Oh, these came out of the, well, wait. I feel like these go in this one. Yeah. But look at these. Withdrawn, date due, public library, and then the Dewey Decimal, you know, the numbers. Do not turn down the what? Do not turn down the, do not turn down the leaves? Oh, leaves? Returned, bibliography, all first edition, all things library book related. Keep this book clean. Remember when we were in school, when we'd go to the library, it would always say that. Or I guess regular books at the borrower's card. All these were just so fun. So where did I get these? These are definitely going to have their own drawer in my new organization things that I bought from that sweet lady. I'm going to have a Johnny drawer and a Janine drawer. So, okay. There's a lot. Public library. These are so cute. I love the things that these ladies bring to us. Okay, and then these are little like ruler pieces. Look at these. They're little ruler pieces so that she's created. You got different numbers. Aren't those cute? Okay, put those back in here. And then, oh, these are those little, okay, I see a price. These were $8. These are little wood. Look at these little tags. And she's put the holes in them. I can go ahead and put my own little eyelet if I want to on them in whatever color I want to match whatever project I'm doing. But these would be so cute in a charm dangle hanging. Aren't they cute? Love those. Okay, and then look at this. I think I won this. Look at this tiny little, it's a day book. So it's the cover and the back cover. I can make a super tiny little journal, you guys. This will be fun. And you know what I find? Making tiny little journals is just as much work as making a big journal. If you've ever made a tiny journal, you know what I'm talking about. It is just as much work, but they are so cute. So this will be super fun to create with. And like I said, this was a giveaway that I won. I was excited. That's another thing. They have giveaways at their sales, and they're so generous, both of them. Oh, and then I loved these. Look at these, the pink tags with like the chipped paint. My gosh, you guys, I hope I've been showing everything. I have not been looking at my laptop, but now I am. I'm so excited just looking at all of the beautiful things here that I think I've been looking, but I haven't been looking at my screen. So I hope I've been showing them okay. So these were $7. So yeah, you'll get a clue on pricing for Johnny's things. And then these were something. I thought these were $2. She got these with something. I think they might have come with that photo, the glassine envelopes and negative stack that she bought. And these I thought would be good bookmarks, bases. They actually are stickers and they peel on the back. This paper would be cool to keep and use, or keep them together and just embellish these. They're just pretty cool. And they're kind of the perfect length and width for bookmarks or belly bands. Or you can rip them and include them in collaging, color them up with inks, whatever, We find things to do with all these. Have some of Janine's fussy cuts on them and dye them. Yeah, lots of different things to do. So I got those. And then let's see. This was a paper pack. Okay, this was $22, and it includes a whole bunch of things in here. Let's pull all of this out. Oh yeah, this is all, she had a bunch of different sorts of flashcards. Look at these. These are so cool. So, okay, well, we got a collection of her labels, her Denison labels. So I was glad to get a second pack of those. And then here is, oh, this looks like something else that would be good for my prayer journal. Yes, yes, yes. Dominica Resurrections. Okay, the American Workman. So it's pages out of the Government Investigation of Labor. Pages out of a book. Here's some Edith Holden, I do believe. Yep. Mistletoe. Christmas book. Here is schematics. So swimming pools, and you guys are going to die when you see what other page I got. I love that. Beach, look at liquor supplies and equipment. Then look at this one, library. So these are all like things I love. They'll be fun to put in my journals, definitely. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to have to, I wonder how old this book was. I may have to scan it if I can, because I want this too, and I want that. So I'll have to figure that out. Look at the beach equipment. Bath, oh my gosh, these are so cool. Love those. And then she had all of these, oh my gosh, there's so many. Here, let's do, I think now we're to the flashcards. Now this is some sort of, yeah, I guess this is a flashcard of some sort. CY. Oh, these are cool. These are really super thick. They look brand new, but you know that they're not brand new because you can tell by the coloring on the paper. But these will be so much fun to embellish. And then here's a little card size. Oh, this is cute. My feet are cold. Feet. This is my foot. I like to play in the snow. Aren't those cute? And then let's see, broom, balloon, chair. And then here are this kind. We got the little gray thing there. And then nest. And then here are some really little, oh, these are, is this Japanese? I don't know. I think so. Or Chinese? I don't know. I have to ask my son. He will know. Those are so cool. And then we've got these big ones here. I love how these are tall and skinny. This will definitely, one or two of these will be used in my tall skinny prayer journal to embellish those, altar, whatever. Oh, there's another one of those. And then I like this size too. These are kind of more chunky. Okay, those. And then we've got these. Yeah. So lots of flashcards, lots of different flashcards in that pack. Love this. So yeah, this was a great pack that she offered. So there's that. And then this was another giveaway. She included this. And this is just an old songbook. Songs that touch your heart. Neat. Oh, a little library one that got lost. Okay. What's this? I don't know what that came off. Okay, and then this was $6. Oh, this was one of her, oh, this was really cool. Where is that? Right here. This is actually close to where I live, which is really funny. In fact, I need to look this up because look at how they did things. The initials there. I think there's a way my husband can figure out exactly where this property, by that legal description. But it was from, what was the year? November, in the year 1872. And then here are some names. Yeah, when I see like the road and stuff, it's not far from where we live at all. So what are the odds, that this would be included in my box? And I think this is, it's a 4-page indenture document for land sold, Smith to King, in the state of Michigan. Now that says 1872. What did I... Oh yeah, it is 1872. So this is cool. I want to research this a little bit to see where it was. But wherever it is, they sold that land for $250, which was probably a lot of money back then. Okay. And then this was her... What did I do here? I think I must have looked at this already. I think I must have done that. So this is one of her ephemera packs. And she combines new stuff with old stuff. So you know that's old. Here's like, what are those little work basket books? Here's like a little cookbook. I love that. Icings or frostings. Here's pumpkin pie, plum pudding. Oh my gosh, perfect for like a Christmas journal. This is a little dictionary page. Or I guess no, is it like a thesaurus? Maybe. Here's a little map of Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, and Montana. Here's a newer piece. Here is some little dyed papers. Probably newer ephemera packs that she buys to include. This is pretty. This reminds me of kind of like William Morris paper. Here is an old embroidery. That's pretty. An old embroidery pattern. You know, you iron these on and then you can embroider. I love this. This is newer, but it's like the cover of an autograph book. And then we have little die cuts. Here's a table of wages. Here is, now these are the chocolate. I don't know if that's new. I think that might be new. This is cute. Oh, this looks like it's a sticker. Like it's almost printed on, it is. It's a sticker. That's cute. A little tango. You can learn how to do the tango. You can learn how to do the waltz. Isn't that cute? Rumba and the foxtrot. Oh, how fun. I can tell she tore this out of a book. Dance steps. Use these step-by-step instructions to learn the following simple dances. Cut out dance cards along dotted lines and keep with you for easy reference. Isn't that cute? I love that. And then, let's see, where am I going here? Oh, here's a book page. Pretty lilac. A pretty little paperclip there. And then, let's see, here's probably newer ephemera there. Another one of those stickers, I think. Okay, and then it looks like we get into the older. Here's a book page. Oh, it's about cats. It's about Siamese cats. Oh my gosh. Cute. And here's America the Beautiful. There's some newer pieces of ephemera. This is cute. And then I think this is a sticker as well. Okay, now we're getting into some vintage. This is a little bridge card. I think so. Table number, couple number. York Craft. I think that's a bridge thing, but I'm not sure. Wasn't that cute? Here's a little petty cash. Here is a little song book, I think. Yeah, that's vintage. And these are newer pieces. So that's a fun little collection. And I think, yeah, she just backed it with some sturdy cardstock. Okay, so that was the vintage and reproduction ephemera bundles, 26 pieces. I think there were 2 of them there that I showed you. All right, so that is Johnny and Janine's stuff. And now, how long is this video? Oh, we're not doing 2. Yes, we are. 1 hour and 15 minutes. What? Okay, I'm just going to keep going. I am just going to keep going. So this is Esme Crafty Me Shop. This is, I love when I can find the ombre type ribbon. This is made in France. It's old, you can see that. And you guys look, it has paper backing the ribbon. So you just take the, look how cool this is. So, you know, I will be using the paper and the ribbon on projects. I think this is absolutely beautiful. It's wired, which, you know what, to make pleats and stuff, it actually makes it easier. I love when I find this super thin wired ribbon like this. So yeah, this is beautiful. It's the real deal from France. Gorgeous and vintage. I mean, you can tell by the packaging there. And then she also had these little vintage seam binding rolls. And look, it's got the pin in it. I love the size of the seam binding. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe we can tell. Yeah, this one might be easier if I take the little pin. Where did the pin go? Uh-oh. Yeah, it's actually not. Oh, there we go. Look at how thin that seam binding is. Isn't that cute? Oh, I thought I was pulling on the pin, but it's still in there. But I loved how little this is. And look how much is on here. It's huge. So I bought 2 of those. Look at this. Here is, I think this was French as well, vintage. Look at the color, you guys. Can you tell? It's that beautiful ombre blue. She was selling this by the yard. So I think I got maybe 3 yards here. I think. Love that. And then she had this pretty, this is so delicate, this little tiny trim here. I think I must have got maybe one yard or 2 of that. I got a thread. Oh, that's coming from this. I love buying the silk sari that Esme sells. So here's just a pretty bunch of the creamy white. And then here is the pink and green. You can see I think you can see, oh, I hope I've been showing this okay. You can see kind of, it's mostly green, but it's got like a purpley pink hue here and there in it. And then I love buying my velvet ribbon from her. It's always the softest ribbon, not stiff. And this is such a pretty little pink color. So I got that. And you know what? I did not write down prices. So like I said, you request to become a member of Esme's, it's called Crafty Me Shop on Facebook. And that's how she does her sales. She posts pictures of the items. She usually has a sale on Friday and Saturday, a Facebook sale, and you just go in and you can say me on whatever items you want. And then it's pretty easy to do. I like how she does her sales. But look at this. My thought was to use this in my prayer journal that I will be doing. I think it's just a pretty panel there. So I'll somehow use that and that. And then she had these little pieces here, and I thought these would be pretty to use on pockets. Just little lace, kind of a rectangle more than a square. So, and then I loved this. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. So she had this. I think I bought a couple yards of that. Talk about shabby chic. It's like a beautiful color pink with a cream. Isn't that gorgeous? Ribbon. I don't feel like I'm showing her stuff well. It's beautiful. I might have bought 3 yards of that. And then look at these little beautiful little hearts. I think these are dyed like a pale pink. And you got like a whole little set of these. I do remember that. For a certain price. but you know, I'll flatten these out with my iron. But aren't they pretty? Just little cute little hearts to use as embellishments on stuff. Okay. Oh, here's more of the little hearts. And then I thought this was so pretty to put ribbon through, or not. You wouldn't have to. It's gorgeous. It's like a creamy color. And then sure, her bling is absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's see. What did I? So I don't know if these will show up. These have a light rosy pink color plus the rhinestone color. They're beautiful. And they are little buttons. Oops. And then this is, I thought I had a blue one, a little tiny blue one. That might be coming. Do I have another bag coming? I don't think so. Do I have? Oh. And then there's that. This is like the red and the pink. This is the blue. I don't know if you can see those colors good. Aren't they gorgeous? So that is my Crafty Meat Shop haul. And oh my gosh, you guys, it's an hour and 21 minutes. I have no idea how long it will take for this to upload. But if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. And it's always fun to share, you know, the hauls with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this junk journal supply haul. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.